Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Give me a thumbs up. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you can hear me. Let's see. Can always check. All right. So I guess you can hear me. Yes. All right. All right. So we are live. Hello, everyone. Remember to hit the like. How's everybody doing today? It just says an error occurred when I'm looking at it. So, yeah, I don't see a nerfing. Oh, no, that's not working. Okay, that is working. Things are giving me problems today, guys. Hello, Stone Pony. Hello, hello. All right, we are set up. Hello. Okay. Yes.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
All right. So, who do we got today? We have Stone Pony, Cosmic Seeds, Crazy Days, John Odell, TCG Dude, Doc Lab, Twiddler's Place, and that is who, and Jason Morgan. Hello. Say hello if you are here. I'd like to see you. All right. Welcome, guys. We are hanging out on the ye old monthly live stream here. It's crazy getting the setup with the baby involved. Like, I gotta make sure I got time for everything. It's kind of crazy nowadays. I'm just organizing my notes here because I want to do like a film or two maybe, and we'll do stuff like that today. So, all right. So first, I wanted to actually take a look at the Shocklands. So here we are. They're surprisingly holding pretty steady. I mean, this is the retro frame one. I guess people are counting them as like different variants and buying them up equally. I don't know what it is, what's keeping this up, but there are so many being pulled in every single box. But I guess this is what people want. I don't get why people want want these shocks. It's kind of crazy. But look at that. $18. 25. They didn't have these retro frames originally. They had here. I'll show you. Maybe that's why. Oop. Steam vents. Let's see. The original is from here. So that's what the original looked like. So it never really had that OG border. Maybe that's why. What do you guys think? Like, what's holding up these crazy prices? Do you know? Because I don't get it. There's so many being pulled. You've seen these boxes being opened, right? There's like 8 per. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's something else. There's like 8 per box. So what the hell, I don't understand what's really holding it up. Hey, Shadow Cloud, Kylan, Unfortunate Collector, and Cosmic Seeds. Well, you're already here at Cosmic Seeds. I'm saying hello again. Markov Basement, right? The Karlov Basement, yep. Got to be people hoarding who remember when Steam Vents was 25. I get that too, Nick. It's a lot of price memory going on and people holding firm. I guess it was good for them for holding firm with the prices because these are ridiculous still, these prices, Yeah. So anyway, what else we're going to talk about here? Yeah, okay. We're going to look up Pavlov basement. We were going to look at some interesting stuff here. Okay. So we're looking at some strong sets, right? Recent strong sets. And I'm looking at the buy list for just the base cards. Because you kind of need a little bit of meat to hold together a set. In Lord of the Rings, it's kind of top heavy. Like you see here, it's got, 58, 45. I'm not talking about foils right now because those prices nowadays are kind of, with collector packs and how many foils there are and how often you get a foil rare or mythic, it's not comparable. So I'm just looking at the non-foils. Yeah, a lot of $10 cards, it looks like. Oh, not even. Nazgul. What are you guys saying over here? Maybe Rudy's right, and print run has been significantly cut. But even still, Shadow Cloud, I don't understand why there's the same-ish prices as the old school version. Like, that doesn't make sense. Here, let me see. Let's look at both the Steam vents. We're just going to look at the regular one and the retro frame, non-foils, because that's, I think, the most comparable. Okay. Guild pack. Let's do near mint, just to keep it near mint. 1651, even though we know that's not near mint. That's some heavy play crap that they're passing off as near mint. And $19, this is what I'm saying, it's more than, it doesn't make sense. And then let's look up the borderless. And that's $12.28. Man, these prices are all over the place. So what? The retro frame only people want? I guess so. That's, I guess, interesting, right? And they do the Onslaught one. Do we think the fetches come back in Modern Horizons 3? Yes. I think they do all 10 of them. Or they just do the friendlies now. Okay. Let's look at Ixalan as well. So what I like about Ixalan is there's some meteor cards here above freaking $10, and there's a lot of them, so that's pretty solid. But what is interesting about Ixalan is what is it called? The Jurassic Park ones. Okay, what do they call them here? It's not Jurassic Park. I always forget what these are called. Universes. Jurassic World. That is it. Let's do non-foils, please. Okay, look at that. 2730, 1820, 1235, 10, 6, 5, 4. So that's another slot where you can have some decent hits. So, that's what Lost Caverns has, that has some decent hits. It's all printed demands, so pre-orders. Yeah, I get what you're saying, unfortunate collector, but there's just, rumors going around. Retro pools, less than borderless. I get that's why. It's just, it's stupid. Especially if it's more expensive than the old ones, All right. DK, how you doing? That guy's a lucky guy. Breaking Badlands. How you doing? I like the name. Always did. Let's do the raffle. Okay, hold on. Let me grab the prizes. So, you know how this goes. This is if you have... Oh, wow. My microphone was way turned down. Is that better? So, yeah. How this goes, if you have one of my pins, we're still doing Underground Sea because I haven't sold any other ones, really. Even though I have 1 million and I got to get to it. So, yeah. This is for the second spin. You know what? Let's hold off. The first spin is for patrons only because patrons get numbers 11 through 40. Everybody else gets everything else. 1 through 10 is friends and family and all that. Hey, stop. How you doing? And so the first spin of the raffle wheel is for patrons because it'll be only the patron numbers. The second spin will be for patrons and everyone else. So, first spin. This is going to get ridiculous before somebody claims it. All right. Double Masters blisters, 3 Kaladesh, and a Oath of the Gate watch blister. And then you got Modern Horizons 1, 3 Dominaria United collector packs, a Scourge pack, a War of the Spark Japanese, and a Double Masters 22. I will add another Modern Horizons pack to that, and let's see what number it is. All right. Okay, number 35. If you have number 35 and you have the Underground Sea pin, you just won the raffle. 35. Writing it down, guys. Writing it down. All right. Let's put that down. And add everybody else. Remember, this is only for the Underground Sea pin. Very specific. If you have a plateau pin with the number 35, that is not a winner. There you go. Let's get that back over here. Let me just tidy up a little bit. Hey, Magic Historia. How you doing, Perp? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 3,800. It's been pretty decent. 3,600 to 3,800, actually. It's 3,500s that was trouble. But that's how the algorithm goes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of give, a little bit of take, a little bit of easy mode, then switch right back down to hard mode. Thank you for stopping by and saying congrats. Anything for the 1-year members, I will be doing those eventually when there is enough on 3,800 subs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Solar God, thank you, sir. Okay, spin for everybody else, and those prizes are... there. That's where I put them. The prizes for the second spin is... So this doesn't matter if you're a patron or not. If you have an Underground Sea pin, you're in this spin. Modern Horizons 2, 4 blisters. Battle for Zendikar. Kaladesh. Dominaria. Double Masters 22. Dominaria United Draft. Phyrexia All-Be-One Draft. Double Masters 22 Draft. And like always, new edition 2. Modern Horizons 1. All right. Stefan's got 1 million pins. He wins them as prizes and stuff too, so he's got like a lot of pins. Okay. Here we go, guys. Whoa. That's like heavy to spin around with all the balls in there. All right. And the winner is 60. All right. Congratulations, 35 and 60. Now we got that serialized cards to the moon. Oh my God. No, Angel, no. That's funny. That's just a no. No, sir. Okay. So, what do we want to film first? Oh, let's do this. The Mercadian Masks tournament pack. Yeah? You think it's time for this? Remember to hit the like, all right? Jeez. All right, let's do that. Mercadian Masks tournament pack. I got to get set up for the hands. Okay. Almost there. Give me a second, guys. No, Angel. I'm just, saving your wallet. You know what's right. Yes, exactly. For real, Kylan. Let's finally get that. I was gonna say things. Let's get that dark ritual. All right, finally. Bright in my eyes. All right. Here we go. Oh, please. Let's record. Let's wait for that to stop bouncing. All right, everybody. Here we are. Mercadian Masks Tournament Pack. Let's go. Dark Ritual Foil. Yeah, I will go, run down to the bottom of the driveway. If I pull a Dark Ritual Foil right now. Go run around the house twice, Oh, about serialized cards, and these old ones are kind of tough sometimes. Let's just get to the point, as it were, right? Haha. I might need that for the inside as well. All right, let's see what we got. I want to pull this Dark Ritual already. It's been a bunch of tournament packs. I think I opened 7 recently. In the past couple of months. It is ridiculous. There's a few good cards in this set. I think this is it's overlooked a lot and underappreciated. I was gonna say underlooked and overappreciated, but that doesn't make sense. Yes. All right. By now we know how to open these things. All right, let's just get the garbage out of the way. Okay, like that. These 3 are the rares. These are the lands. Then you have commons, uncommons. Okay. Here we go. Lands. Let's take a look. All right. They're lovely. I like these old lands. Always do. I have so many of them now, though. Hey, you know what? Maybe in my next repacks, I'll have these, really minty ones. I'll have 1 in each pack or something. They're always good to have. Lands. Let's go uncommons. Oh, there's a foil uncommon. Look at that. Oh, boy. That is crazy. Look how rainbowy that looks. Very nice. All right. Ignoble Soldier. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, I don't think there will be any more foils here. Which sucks because we need that Dark Ritual. Okay. Is there a foil there? I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. There can be more than 1 in these. Misstep, Fresh Volunteers, Bog Smugglers, Sandstone Needle, Cave Sense, Undertaker. It's some Undertaker right there. She's gonna do things with your soul. Buoyancy. Look at that guy. The water guy is buoyant in the air. Funny art. Yes. Oh, look at that. Foil number 2 with a major foil cut line. Hold on. I'll show you what I mean. For those that don't know, A foil cut line back in the day occurred where 2 foil sheets joined, and as you can see right here in the middle, a lot of people mistake these for misprints. They aren't misprints, but they're pretty rare. Well, they're rarer than regular foils. They are fairly common, though, in terms of, you know, things from back in the day. So there you go, foil cut line. Pretty cool, right? And yes, this proves, again, that you can get 2 foils in a tournament pack. Because it's actually random. Ooh, snuff out. Yes. That's a nice $8 common. You know, I thought there was a foil in the commons because when I held it like this, you could see like a small space between the next chunk. So it was like, you know, foils act differently. So it was something like that. And I'm like, all right. Let's see what we got for rares. Let's see if we got a third foil. How sick would that be? All right. Cho Aram Alchemist. Yes, you can, Angel. Mercadian Lift. And for the final rare, Tidal Kraken. Talk about striking out. However, that's cool because that guy, there he is, right? Yes, Mr. Kraken on the box. All right, that was fun, cracking the Kraken, but I got these 2 foils. I'm pretty happy with that. Sweet. Very nice, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. All right, that recording is done. Let's go. Let's change the lighting first and put this stuff away. All right, hello. Who showed up? Liminal Zone, Burt Legion. How you doing, guys? Twiddler. All right. Tidal Kraken can hurt. Hard to pull 2 foils. Yes, indeed. Hello, Travis. You're not banned, Bert. The fact that you have to ask that means you know what you did. Bert, what are you asking that for? You're ridiculous, man. That's funny. Hold on. Okay. Try reloading the stream. It shouldn't be. Is it jerky for everybody? I don't think so. It might be just you. Try reloading the a link to the Discord. Hold on. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. Let me just do this actually. Add as okay, there you go. I just made it easy. There you go, Coach. Lagging, yeah, says Angel. Oh no. Paul says saw it earlier, so we are not having a great signal today. Right now it's okay, so maybe it was dropping in and out. Hopefully it stays like this, guys, so we can continue. So I have I'm undecided whether I'm going to do just 2 questions for a pack each, you know what I mean? But I got some trivia, and today it's actually about foils in Magic the Gathering. So it's not any movies today. It's just Magic questions, which is kind of, you know, I don't do that often. Angel says, "What'd you do, Bert?" Take care of yourself, Bert, all right? What else? Tidal Kraken can hurt. Indeed. Snuff out, yes. 3 foils. Angel. Actually, Rudy has a video. He opened a box, a tournament pack, brick. One of these. By the way, I didn't mention this. I got these to break with patrons this year, so this will be fun. Yes. Yeah. I've been doing things, you know. Guys. Lagged after the opening mostly. Okay. Or it could be a carny smoking appearance. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. Getting the robot Shinji. Yes. This is a Ava freaking little glowy. Look. Let's see if I'm putting it towards the wrong camera. Yes. See? There he is. Unit 1. Encased in glass. Yeah. Okay. You guys are no lag here in the Western Desert. All right, good. Okay. Have something to drink, and then we'll do I'll look at my subjects, and then maybe do a... Yeah, please do, Twiddler. I didn't really get time to prepare so much today. I'm taking care of the baby and stuff. You know how it is. It is what it is, guys. You know, I try. I'm here, though. I'm here, right? Cracked a 21 collector box. Got some decent pulls. Nice. I think that's a good one. That's this one. This was actually... as they were changing over the packaging, meaning you can find it like this, and you can find it like this in a box, which is weird. Not a lot of sets are like that. Actually, some Zendikar Rising inside of here is just one of these mashed in. Again, crazy. So those two sets, like, because of thievery, they changed the packaging and weird shenanigans happened. Tell me about it, Angel. It's a lot of work. Thank you for joining the Discord, Liminal. Actually, Angel, when I work, when I batch at work, right? We process chemicals, and in between, while a batch is processing, I get some decent time to edit. I've only edited on my phone thus far. I want to get a real editing program and, do some real stuff. But the thing is, being able to edit, like, on the fly is extremely valuable. And having that in my phone, while the app that's on my phone does limit my abilities in terms of what I can edit, it expands my abilities to be able to edit at times when I normally wouldn't with a laptop. Yeah. Indeed. Thanks for joining, Liminal Zone. I appreciate that. That's another thing I don't do is promote my Discord or Patreon or all that crap enough. I say all that crap. It's all the things that keep the freaking channel going, guys. Okay. Let's see what's next. Let me just cross off what I got here. Raffle, the opening. Okay. Let me just mention a couple of upkeep stuff. So we have coming up with patrons. We got Prophecy. This is the box break that's happening. We are about 2/3 full. Any patrons that want to be in on this is what's happening first. Yes, this is coming up next. This is within the next week. I'll be breaking that. After that is the oddball box. It's going to be pretty cool. I've been working on it for a while, getting weird stuff. Like I have Urza's Legacy pre-release flyers along with visions, and I got these flow wraps in there, stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting. Yes, Twiddler makes a good point. The 2 eds are better than 1 game that's coming up. Yeah, Twiddler, post a link. This is going to be pretty cool. It's a pull game, but it's not for cards. It's for packs this time. So, yeah, there's going to be some heavy hitters in there. I believe the Duck Race even is going to have Tempest Tournament Pack as the prize, or a regular pack. I'm not sure. We haven't balanced it completely yet, but it's going to be pretty crazy. And the regular packs, the non-hit packs, which is, the bulk of them, are actually going to be Ether Revolt from a sealed case of Ether Revolt, meaning that somebody is going to walk home. Even if they lost, they're going to walk home with a invention, Kaladesh invention. So, you know, that's pretty cool. So even if you don't hit one of the main prize packs, you're still in duck races. Okay, if we sell out, there's 2. You're still in the duck race. Again, if we sell out, there's 2. And then you're in the competition running, I guess, or somebody's going to get a freaking invention. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Indeed, you have Cosmic Seeds. I really need to get on the next group of 1-year patrons to get out their 1-year patron pin. Actually, there's a few people that have been here for a year, and I have not yet sent them their 1-year patron thank you pin, the black and gold. I am getting some new pins coming from, the pin makers next couple of weeks. I don't know when that will be. So there's a couple more things happening. The next set of repacks, I have to, again, download an app. It's not going to be that crazy. Just for editing visuals, because I need to do the art for the wrappers and boxes. So I wanted to ask you guys, I want to raise the amount of packs and price to $250 and $60 because I want to make the prize pool crazy. I want to have things like, I was thinking about one of my Guardian Beasts, BGS 9 Guardian Beast, something like really meaty, like $1,000 plus type cards, maybe 1 or 2 prizes like that. So if you buy a $60 repack, you can get some, graded 9 Guardian Beasts from Arabian Nights. But I don't know, like, let me know if that's like, if you guys are interested in that, because I gotta be able to balance these things right. I don't want to have too many packs. I don't want to make it too cheap or too expensive. I want to hit it just right. So that was the goal right now with that, and that's the thought process. Let me know what you're thinking, and I would like to know if you want bigger prizes rather than smaller ones, like and I mean bigger as in like a couple of big prizes, so yeah, think about that. Let me know. Been on Patreon since June of 22. Shite, Kylan, that's a long time. Does that make 3 brains with 2 heads? Indeed, not 3 boobs like Total Recon. Just a pair of boobs with 2 heads. Oh my God. Another thing I've been trying to organize is I've been thinking about trying to set up like a small monthly card show up here, because I have a warehouse, right? And it's a lot of empty space on a Saturday. The flea markets are on a Sunday. I don't know. Maybe people would want to do that. I got to ask around more. It's going to take a lot to organize that. So I got to see if there's interest in everything, but that's something I've been thinking about doing. Like I said, I have the warehouse space. So it's kind of like just setting up and making it happen with everything else. You know what I mean? So that's something I've been thinking about. That would be kind of interesting. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. Can have some freaking like the wheel. People can spin for freaking packs. What else do we got, guys? What else? I think that's it for now. Nothing new-ish. Oh my God, yeah, Kylan, congratulations. This guy hit freaking, what was it? The Fangorn Forest, right? That's Yavi Maya, Cradle of Growth. Correct me if I'm wrong. But numbered to 100, Surge Foil, Serial. That's a hit. That's like, high triple digits, almost $1,000. That's madness. So let's look at this now. I've been looking at it. So like, because it took a lot of work to make happen. You see me looking over here. This is what I'm looking at. Okay, if I could ever get the camera right. All right, that's good. Now, let's do this. And switch over. I just got the Weatherlight and Visions one framed. So here you have it. The 3 pre-release flow wraps and the 9th edition flow wrap all framed. Looking pretty. Looking real nice. I'm pretty happy with how they came out. Especially the Visions. I didn't expect that. That gold was kind of a risk, and like a slightly reflective look, you know what I mean? Slightly shiny look was kind of risky to do compared with the rest, which are matte colors, but I think it came out great. So these three are from pre-releases back in the day, pre-release kits. Didn't do that after, this one actually just came from the factory, which is kind of even crazier. Anyway, that looks nice. Let's kill the light in my eyes and switch back over to this. I was gonna record some stuff, but I don't know. I kind of don't feel like it. I feel like we're just hanging with you guys. You guys let me know if you want me to record a video or two like I had planned, because I'm thinking about just doing the trivia or going outside and having my smoke now. 2024. Yeah, freaking Kylan, he also hit on another game. He hit Swords to Plowshares. Freaking number to 295. This guy's crazy. Thanks, super fast. I appreciate that. Yeah, Kylan, I don't know what to tell you, man. But your luck is kind of crazy. I don't know whether you should continue buying stuff or just like call it for a little while. Like go with the roll or I don't know, man. That's crazy luck. I'm looking at my subjects. Okay. We're just going to look at some stuff here. We'll look at some of the stuff that I was looking at before. Let's look at this. Karlov Manor. I mean, it's got some stuff, right? People are interested in. There's a couple of cards. There was a red card that was interesting. I don't know, guys. Like, people aren't excited about this set. There hasn't been a lot of activity with this set. Even if it's been cut back, the print run, it's still like I don't know, it doesn't really matter if hit the microphone. It doesn't really matter if people don't want it, right? Because if you think about it, Rudy had a sale last night and it was a pretty good price, below 200 for each box, and it didn't sell out. It was 80% sold. I don't know. I just don't think people care about it. I honestly could care less about Karlov Manor. I've only been thinking about Fallout. I still enjoy Lord of the Rings. I definitely think that I wish I could open a lot more of that than I did. I know I only opened the first version. I'd like to open some of the special edition. I think that's a good long-term box. But yeah, this Karlov Manor, man, it's not doing great. And yeah, okay. What is going on here? No. Where was it? Okay, well, let's look at... here you go. This is what I wanted to look at. Karlov Manor sales. How many boxes are selling today? We have, 6, 8, 9, 10. What? Whoa, wow, that's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boxes have sold the day after release. On the day of release, we sold 14. So in 2 days, we sold 26 boxes of Karlov Manor on TCG, which generally has the lowest prices if you aren't buying from Rudy or something. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. This is something that like I wouldn't I'm not going for it. That's all. Okay, let's see. There's a lot happening here. It says smoking the got him. I am blaze it up. Yes, that'll be happening soon. Crazy days. Ed, what do you think about the overall art direction of MTG with Universes Beyond, etc.? Do you think most MTG fans don't care? I do think most MTG fans don't care. I miss the old days and the old style art. I miss real art with, real brush strokes and, not just AI generated type crap. So, yeah, I miss the old school stuff, but I don't think most of the fan base cares. I think some of the stuff is cool. Some of the stuff is okay. Some of the stuff is interesting. But again, that when it happens is the exception and not the rule. Waiting for Fallout. Exactly, Kylan. Love watching your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Nightmare RE2. Nightmare 2. I get it now. I did one pre-release pack and I'm done with that set. It really was originally going to be Karlov Manor. Really? Stopping. Hey, MTG Hillbilly, how you doing? Amazon Manor. Oh, God. Paul, I forgot.
Hey, Paul!
Murders at Karlov Manor. Who gives a shit? Says Coach. Oh, God, I agree. Sadly, I agree. Okay. Okay. What do you think about Ravnica Remastered collector boxes? Okay. I think they're all right. They have a wonderful land base. Rudy's correct, right? You buy one of these boxes, you get 8 freaking shocks. You can buy list that for, let's say, $80. That's what? 50%? No, 40% off of the box is just in the Shocklands. So what if you hit something crazy, Trivia this month, Crazy Days, is actually a couple questions about foils in Magic the Gathering. And the prizes will be these. Not a movie or anything, just about foils. I'm better with... Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, Twiddler. But I expect when Fallout comes, I expect that to completely take over. It's not just that it has a lot of fans. It's that the fans are freaking ravenous. Like, they want everything to do with Fallout. I love Fallout myself. As you can see, I have a Mr. Bobblehead there in the background. Yeah, I've played every Fallout that ever came out multiple times. Except for Brotherhood of Steel, that oddball Xbox one. I don't know why I've never played that. I think it's just I never had the opportunity. There was always other Fallouts to play. Like, I'd be playing Tactics instead of that, I'm with Ed. Art should be created by human hands, indeed. The old art will always be the best. The new art just doesn't compare. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'd love to open, the stuff like the Mercadian Masks pack before. These foils look so much better than foils nowadays. So much better. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's tough when you see that difference nowadays. By the way, those foil cut lines, they never made sense to me. Maybe I would expect to see a line, but the fact that it's 2 different colors, it's like, what's the matter with you using different foil colorings for your cards, I sold all my shocks for over 100 and put my serialized 10 to 50, 500 stitching time on eBay already up to 200. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah, I got rid of my shocks a while ago. I'll probably, if I opened some of this, I would have gotten rid of my shocks again. I don't trust them to hold any value, and I don't currently need them for decks. AI generated crap has no soul. Got my Sorcery video uploaded for tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. Pacific, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Oh, you got an opening? Oh, Apollo Creed trivia. Damn it, Coach. You reminded me. I have to do something like that. I had clips I didn't get them on the thing in time. Damn it. I had them like uploaded in the editing app. Like I said, a lot of things slip through the cracks.
No, I'm afraid I just blew myself.
There's got to be a better way to say that.
You know, I have a playset of Mercadian Mask Brainstorm foils with the same foil cut line. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. I don't know how that happened. I've seen the Mercadian Masks comment sheet. So Brainstorms aren't next to each other. So that's pretty crazy to have a foil cut line on 4 of them. Tears for Carl. Great human. Yeah. Freaking Carl Weathers. Man, you know what I think of whenever I think of him? First of all, this was the clips that I had. Was Arnold Schwarzenegger with Dylan, you son of a bitch. Just like, what's the matter with these two guys? They meet up with each other after how many years, and you got to do some like weird like with each other's wrists as you're shaking hands, like trying to break each other's wrists. Like, what's going on with you guys? Like crushing hands and breaking wrists. And then what is the other one? Oh, Arrested Development. Freaking don't throw that away. You know, throwing a potato, baby. You got a stew going. I love that, man. The foils they have now are just too much. The vintage foils are better because it's accented. Yeah, it stands out more. It really does. Take care, Angel. Have a nice night. Got to see if my Brainstorm has a cut line. Stefan, you don't got to see if your Brainstorm has the nothing. That is like the foil Brainstorm to have of all the Mercadian Masks or any foil Brainstorms. You got to get that graded and encapsulated, and you got to have the error attributed on the label. That'll raise the value, in my opinion. Having that error attributed, that matters a lot for coins. Like I have some rare coins that have some weird. They're different VAMs, if you know about VAMs when it comes to Morgan dollars, Van Allen and Morgans. Anyway, they're not Van Allen and Morgans, Van Allen and somebody else. Van Allen and anyway, they're like types. And if they're not attributed, you won't get the premium for it, really, because you got to find that yourself most of the time. Congrats on the milestone. Thank you, bro. Collector Art House, Mike over there doing the hard work for sorcery. Bro, really, if it wasn't for you, that game would have half the attention it has now. It's crazy. And with what's happening with MetaZoo, I am nervous about anybody, any other games besides for the big 3. Okay, like, and that is not excluding Lorcana. That's not excluding Van Halen. That's not excluding One Piece. Like, these companies, if they mess up and make some mistakes, it's gonna be bad. Maybe they can take 1, but not 2, not 3, you know, like, and that's the problem with MetaZoo. It just kept on happening. There you go. That's the freaking, thank you, coach. That was the last name I was thinking of. I just couldn't stop thinking of Morgans for some reason. Yeah. And, you know, other games, like, I supported Cryptic at first, but I haven't talked about them because I don't like the fact that I don't think that the owner, Tanner, is doing what's needed to keep the game going. Yes, he's working hard on the playing part and traveling around and getting people to play it. But the freaking thing is, nowadays you need social media presence and like saturation. Mike over at Collector's Art House, this guy does work. You know, he does Facebook and YouTube heavily for sorcery. There's nobody like that for Cryptic. There's some people like that for games where you can make more money, like One Piece and stuff, but they're new. Like, do you really trust their word? They're just watching it happen like you're watching it happen. So it's not like they have any experience more than you. You know, like Mike deals with the artists and stuff, so, you know, it's a little bit different. There are many pitfalls. Need to be careful and stay humble. Yeah, that's true too. And the way that MetaZoo was doing it, again, it just didn't work out. What are you gonna do? You know, I don't think that they did it they just had too many freaking missteps. There's not much you can do when you screw up that many times and you're that new. People just didn't trust it. And when people aren't investing, a game that's based mainly on the investing side, I don't know what's going to happen. It's not going to really do anything. You hear the thuds upstairs? I think that's the that's the baby. Okay, let's see. All right. I'm going to grab my questions and subjects. I'm going to grab my packs for prizes, and we're going to go outside now. First things first. I wanted to look at this real quick. Here you go. The Fallout visual spoilers. You have your commander decks. You got your collectors packs. Does it have regular packs? I don't think so, right? I think it's just collectors and commanders. Freaking Mr. House. What did you guys do? Did you join Mr. House, or like who did you join? Yes Man? Which faction were you part of in New Vegas? I mean, I liked doing Yes Man, but if you think about taking care of the wasteland, probably was a better idea to go with House. Wasteland, of course. There you go. Crucible of Worlds. I like it. I wish they had more from the original instead of like this, the Wise Mothman. I wish they had more stuff like the Master, and the original Enclave. I like this forest that looks like Fallout 1 or 2, something like that. That's cool. Are they going to have lands like that look like landscapes from... Oh, yeah, they are. That's cool. I like that. Very cool. I'm definitely looking forward to Fallout. I'll admit it, guys. I bought 2 boxes of... pre-ordered 2 collector boxes of Fallout. Rudy seems to think it's going to be major cut, the print run. I spoke to him specifically. So, and this is one of the things he's very, very excited about. I know he's mentioned it in his videos too. So I think he really knows something that we don't, you know what I mean? My foil brainstorm is a slight foil cut line, very small, but it's there. There you go. Prime, like Doctor Who. The lands are super cool. Yeah, they are. I love the Fallout IP, so I'm excited for the set. Exactly, Doc Lab. Me too. Prime, how you doing? You're gonna get the decks? Yeah, like I said, I bought 2 boxes, so you can tell somebody's very much looking forward to the Fallout sets. Yeah, I got them on Flipside Games. Actually, Paul was looking at it, right? Paul Plants. I think I was talking to him. Anyway, he's like, oh, Flipside has it for this price. And I'm like, oh, Flipside has that 10% off code as well. Heroes, by the way. So 2 boxes for $4.54. I get what you're saying, Good Times. The building aspect, some people love it, some people hate it. For me, it's mediocre. I like to have my stuff on display, but I did not go nuts on it. Like I would just make a nice... a basic place to do what I needed to do, and sometimes have display stuff in my buildings, but not really. It's more serviceable than anything. I think Fallout will do well, says Bob. Yeah, I think so too. I think Fallout's going to be there. And, Paul, I got to say, after we were talking about it, I was just like thinking, I just did it. How many verses Beyond can keep drawing from, though? Bob, there's a lot of universes. There's a lot. Think about what Marvel is going to do. Wondering if the Fallout Collector packs have any new cards or if they're just variants of the precons. Ooh, that's a good question, Coach. Like if it's very Doctor Who-ish, or not. We'll see. Because that's what it kind of reminds me of with the collector's box and just the precons. Fallout Tactics. Yeah, that was a hell of a game. Really good game. I think I probably enjoyed that the most. Like, I don't like what they did with the Gauss rifle. It used to be such a badass freaking weapon in the early games, and by the end it's like shooting a little fluffy blue orb at people. Bob, they still have to do Thundercats. I think specific animes will do better. However, I think Weiss Schwartz does that already, so I don't know if it's worthwhile for them to, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my opinion on that whole subject. As you can see, I'm getting ready to go outside here. I'm not saying there are not a ton of other IPs. What I'm saying is, how long will the MTG audience care? Well, Bob, I think a lot of the people who are not happy with that and the direction that they're going are already gone. I think what you're talking about has already had its effect, and like anybody who's still in it knows that it's going to continue happening. Now, will they buy it? I don't know. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about leaving and being gone permanently, or even putting it down for a few sets. And this is one of the subjects I wanted to talk about today. Actually, how Magic is like it's like a drug, right? It's very much like a drug. And if you make an addict, someone who's buying every set, put down their drug, they may never come back, okay? Every time somebody puts down Magic for a few, sets, for a set, how likely is it that they'll be back the next set after that? It's pretty easy to let one set skipped become 10 set skips become it's one of my breaks in Magic. Just saying, and that's what you don't want to push people to do, to take those sets off and to remember what it's like without the drug in their system. The pin numbers tonight, it was Underground C, and it was 35 and 60 prime. But yeah, I was just thinking about that today, and I wanted to make a video about that, so people, just something to think about. Wizards is making all this stuff that, hey, the product isn't for you. I never heard of a cigarette company saying anything like that. They want you to have all the products, all of them, all the time. It's just strange. It seems counterintuitive to what a company would want to do with a product like this, like basically a gambling product. It's there and probably won't go away. If they do it right, like the Lord of the Rings, I'm probably fine with it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of them from now on are going to be like Lord of the Rings and mostly fine. When Marvel was announced, I sold a ton of Magic the Gathering. It was a straw. That's what I'm saying. These people would be gone already. Mostly. Stefan, what are you talking about, bro? I seen your Magic collections, or some of it at least. You got a crazy amount. You're a funny mofo, Stefan. And for people that don't know yet, we are planning on going to Vegas in the fall time. It has been announced, so you can plan the days already. But yeah, I'm going, barring anything unforeseen and any issues, I'm going. So I think I'm going to make that a yearly thing. I don't want to kill Spider-Man with The Walking Dead. What's the matter? You don't want to play Homer against Flanders? Or I get it. I get what you're saying. It's harder to buy new sets. The FOMO is real, though. Some folk dive in deep. Others will pick it up a few packs, etc. As long as there's a single market, the new sets will always have buyers. That's true. People will open packs whether they like the set or not. Some people will open the packs whether they like the set or not because of the secondary market. Okay. Here goes the Okay, you can hear me on the computer microphone, right? Okay. I'm just looking at what I need to do here. Oh, wait. Can you hear me? Let me know. Hold on. There you go. PC mic is the one. Okay. Let me just get up before I press this button. Ready for the MSG sphere. Oh my god, this freaking sphere. Get out of here with the sphere. That's crazy. And now a word from our sponsors while we relocate outside.
Cat enthusiast! Is your cat making too much noise all the time? Is your cat constantly stomping around, driving you crazy? Is your cat clawing at your furnitures? Think there's no answer? You're so stupid! There is! Kitten mittens! Finally, there's an elegant, comfortable mitten for cats! I couldn't hear anything! Is your cat one-legged? Is your cat fat, skinny, or an in-between? That doesn't matter, because one side...
Hold out there. You guys can hear me, right? Let's see. Can someone go over there? Okay. All right. Oh, this is going to be fun reading these questions without any light of this, meaning I can do my phone's flash it from the computer. And there you go, see? Smoke 'em if you got 'em, guys. We are out in the car. Reset your Can you guys hear me? At least hear me, because the audio is what matters out here, not really the video. So can you hear me? Like, am I freaking dead? Super lag. Yes, I figure there's lag, but can you hear me? I need to know. Maybe I'll switch seats over here. At least I'll get a little bit better. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna change seats to the passenger side. That's a little bit better, I think. Yeah. Just a little bit, but at least it's better. Holy shit, it's cold. Hold on, let me zip up my hoodie. I should just go outside, but it's so cold. I can't. It's not so cold, okay? It's very cold. It's been colder this winter. First, because what can I say? That's all I can go by. So if you're lagging and you're 20 seconds behind and you answer late, I can't help you. Let me just make sure I have my questions set up. We're gonna just do 2 quick questions because I don't like the frame rate and how much I'm dropping frames. So we're gonna do 2 questions, and each person is gonna get a Modern Horizons 1 pack. Let's start with okay. We all know that foiling premium versions of cards was one of the loopholes for the reserve list, right? Hold on. Let me get rid of some of these other things that I have up. Maybe they're sucking up my bandwidth. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let me know if that's a little bit better. I just shut down a bunch of all the websites that we were looking at before. It might be better now. I lost 20 viewers. Hey, at least they were there, coach. I don't care that much. If you want to leave, you can leave. I shut down a bunch of websites, so maybe it'll be better now. Anyway, we know that they took advantage of the foiling and reprinted, reserve list cards as foiled cards, right? We did it for Survival of the Fittest. They did it for Gaia's Cradle. They did it for a lot of things. So tell me, of the last 4 reserve list foils that were printed at the same time. 3 of them are Mox Diamond, Karn the Silver Golem, and the Jester's Cap. What's the last one I didn't name? There were 4 printed all at the same time. It's in one of my favorite products, actually. I'm going to shut down more stuff. Let's see. Background stuff. Go to sleep. Hey. That's all the internet shut down in the background. So, tell me, what was the 4th one? No, I'm thinking... That's the one I'm thinking. I'm sorry, Stefan. You're right. That is the last one. Phyrexian Revoker. However, from the product, Masticore. That's the one. Or did it come first? Hold on. Let me see. Because if so, Stefan, I owe you a pack too. Both you guys. So Doc Lab is Mastodon from Dual Decks. Hold on. Phyrexian. Release date. March 19th, 2010. So, no, Stefan. August 27th, 2010 is from the Vault Relics. You are not correct. It came out a few months beforehand. Dual decks with the Phyrexian Revoker. I know, Prime. I don't know what to do with it. It's, you know what it is? I'm like, because I'm in my car, I'm a little bit away from Phyrexian Negator. I'm a little bit away from the Wi-Fi. But, you know, I got to stay warm. So, Doc Lab, you got it. You picked up a few. That's why you know. But, yeah, Stefan, that's from the product right beforehand. So, you know, that's the 5th to last. It isn't the last. Doc Lab. But, so, no one really cared about... it is Masticore. Doc Lab got it correctly. No one really cared when they reprinted Phyrexian Negator, right? Like, whatever. It's Phyrexian Negator. Okay, have your dual deck. Right? But when they reprinted Mox Diamond, people got pissed. And that's why they rewrote the reserve list to reflect the fact that, you know, premium card fly works. I just don't at all. It's interesting, like radio signals are a crazy freaking thing if you think about it. Waves in the air transmitting information. Meanwhile, if the waves are freaking longer, they become microwaves that heat crap up. If they're shorter, it becomes light. Like, I don't know, man. Crazy stuff happening with waves in the air. You know what I mean? Ooh, okay. For the second pack tonight, what is the last set to feature foils in the retro frame? I'm talking that old school, like I just opened Mercadian Masks frame. Okay? What is the last set to feature that frame? Karn Silver Golem Oversized. I was talking about foils, Stefan. Foils. Today's trivia is all about foils. Okay, the last set to feature foils with the old border. Ravnica Remastered. No, you know what I mean. Stop being silly. I'm not talking about modern cards. I'm talking about back in the day when they changed the border. What was the last set? But that actually is a good point. But Doc Lab, you got both of them, bro. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. 2 packs. I like that. And then, you know what? I'll ask one more. I only whipped out 2 packs, but might as well do 3. I wrote a bunch of freaking trivia just in case, you know, I ran into issues. But Doc Lab, this isn't for you. Let's see. Okay. In the Silver Age, foils like Mercadian masks, no, not Mercadian masks. Anyway, foils came at a rate of 1 to 70. What was the old school rate? The original rate starting in Legacy? And that's the final question for tonight. Yeah, very nice, Doc Lab. I'm impressed. It's very quick, too, so. All right. There you go, Stefan. You got it. Yep. Stefan, congrats. See, I think all you guys are lagging. It's 1 in 100. Stefan won the pack. Doc Lab, 12 foils in a box now compared to 5 when it started. And they changed the ratio. So it went from 100 to 70 to 56 to 45. So that's interesting to think about. How rare it was in Legacy and Destiny and how cheap they are. I think people don't realize that they are 30% rarer than, other foils. Just saying. And Legacy and Destiny didn't have tournament packs or lands, so it was only the set. So it's very dynamic, right? Because you gotta understand, a land set like Mercadian masks, you can pull tons of freaking land foils even from the regular boosters. However, to balance that out, you can buy tournament packs, which now have 70 cards in them instead of 45 like 3 packs should have, right? So you get a foil pretty much every tournament pack, which is crazy to think that the lands count for the 1 in 70. But from what we've been opening, this is the case. Pretty interesting, no? I've still been scooping foils 99 to 2001 cheap. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I'm about to jump back in. I think maybe when I go to Vegas, I'm gonna be looking specifically for maybe Legacy and Destiny foils, specific ones. Maybe Nemesis foils. I like those. I like Mercadian masks. Yeah, maybe I'll be looking for those foils. I don't know, but definitely I'm looking at foils lately, especially good condition. Only good condition. Look, I don't want any light play. I don't want any scuffs. I don't want scuffs. I don't want any scuffs. I don't want no.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
All right, we can only do 2 Can You Dig It's because Fat Joe will copyright my ass for some reason. For some reason, it's Fat Joe and not the creators of the Warriors. So get out of here with that crap. I hate that. That pisses me off to no end. I would have no problem getting not strikes. You end up sharing the revenue with whoever the creator was. Meanwhile, freaking Fat Joe sampled it. It doesn't make it his. Yeah. Anyway, so I was thinking about that today, about foils and the rarity and how actually rare really nice foils are. Like, I'm opening up these Mercadian Masks tournament decks, and every time I'm like, man, I think I'm gonna grade some of these foils. If they're, you know, if I look at them further and there's no scuffs, nothing, I might grade them, because how many people are opening those and treating them like they should be? And eventually somebody's gonna want to make sets of Mercadian Masks and have it in high grade, and there will only be a couple sets in those high grades. It's kind of a niche thing, but it's there. 10th edition. Okay, so let me just say, beware of 10th, Xth edition as opposed to 7th, 8th, and 9th. Okay, I like 7th, 8th, and 9th because they all have the same thing as 7th edition, where it's black border foils, but white border regular ones. Okay, so, but 10th edition changes that. Just beware, the regular cards have black borders, so it's not like it's special to have the foil. Like, that's the coolest thing 7th edition could have ever done. Yeah, I really like that about 7th edition. Fat Joe isn't fat anymore, it's blasphemy. Yeah, well, he would be Heart Attack Joe if he was still fat, you know? Freaking Aneurysm Joe. Time shifted foils are sweet too. Oh yes, I have a bunch of time shifted foils, MTG Squirrel. I actually liked that at one point. I got most of the big ones like Tormod's, Crypt, and whatnot first, so I still have them. When the bubble happened, some of those cards really popped, and I didn't want to buy them at those high prices. Darkness and Dandan, yeah, I have those two as well. Dandan, it blew up with that whole like early Silver Age foils and foreign cards. He knows about that stuff a lot. Oh, and he's also one of the only oddballs who likes the weird stuff that I like. My ambassador of Quan. That's a Portal 3K cards, right? Dan, it's a pirate. Get out of here. That freaking that whole thing with D&D was like not true. Like, that's kind of crazy, right? I thought it was pretty nuts. Anyway, here, wait, how many people? We got 25 watching, right? Oh, no, 0, 15. There you go. That's the real number. I just refreshed it just to make sure. Yes, we count yourself lucky to have met Brody. He is the mysterious he's like a giant from the north, man. Freaking if this was Game of Thrones, he'd be north of the wall. He'd be one of the wildlings. Dude drove, what was it, like 1 million freaking hours to get to Vegas? This guy drove to Vegas from way up in Canada. Ridiculous. Yeah, we have bad signal tonight, but what are you gonna do? Dan is a fish, my bad, but it was some kind of commander bonus is why it spiked. No, somebody made a weird like format or way of playing. I don't know. It was strange, but somebody created something, or it existed in the past, and somebody made a video that brought it to light currently, and that's why it spiked, because it got a little bit of popularity currently. And you know, Dan, there's what, it was reprinted. It was printed in Arabian Nights, reprinted in Chronicles or Fourth, maybe both times, but it was those two that is reprinted, and then just the time shifted, right? When else was Dan reprinted? Let's look. Oh shit, I closed all my internet, guys. Tell me, what else is Dan? It's a format and a deck. Yeah, see? What else was Dan reprinted in? 18 hours, yeah, Cosmic. It was some crazy number. I think it was more than that. Any sorcery collectors in the house? Oh, yes. Personally, I'm actually going to... I was thinking of getting rid of my box for some magic stuff to break for the channel. Look at that thing about Dan. So I remember now. Only foil one Dan is time shifted. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's why Dan it's the fish underneath the boat. Hold on. Am I going crazy, guys? It's a freaking giant monstrous fish underneath the boat. Am I wrong? Pretty sure I'm correct on this one, that the Dan is not the boats on top. It's the freaking huge fish underneath them. 5th and time shifted foil. There you go. Burning in a bit. Yeah, exactly, Stefan. So that's a little bit of opportunity I noticed a while ago. I'm sure you did as well. And time shifted were tough to get, so it was like a subset in Time Spiral. So to get one in foil is like, because I know Stefan and Coach pay attention, but I can understand being distracted. Yes, like a freaking giant goldfish about to eat freaking 2 dudes on a boat or something like that. I don't know. It's just one of these Arabian Nights cards that I had a lot of. I might still have a bunch of them because I was buying them before it popped again. I was buying like Arabian Nights cards whenever they were $2, $4, and I would just throw credit into Card Kingdom. What you sell, and you're like, I could have held on to that and probably have done okay, and I should have traded maybe other ones. Yeah. Good catch today. Start replacing crew tomorrow. Yeah. Smart. I'm at 3 time shifted foils. Nice. Okay. We are Okay. Am I back? Did I lose everybody? That freaking was crazy. The whole app crashed. Well, you know, what can I say? There's been troubles tonight, apparently. I mean, shit, Coach almost called it. So I reloaded it, and I guess you guys are still here. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate that. I gotta remember to make sure to like reset my modem, shut down all the background apps on my computer, and all the other stuff. And that's crazy, Coach. And Doc Lab, I had no idea that the cold reduces Wi-Fi range, but I guess it makes sense. Like I was saying before, I don't know how Wi-Fi works. It's a crazy vibration, you know, like cold air has a different density. You know what I'm saying? Like things can happen to waves. I don't know. Going through walls, of course, are an issue, but Wi-Fi is a crazy wave at 5.1 gigahertz. What does that mean? You tell me. Like, I get the general idea. It's the very specific part that I don't get. I am gonna go. I think everybody is just, you know, you guys are just hanging. This stream is falling apart in multiple ways. I think I'm gonna call it here, guys, and say thank you for hanging out. This has been a pretty entertaining stream here this month. I'm going to try and develop some more games. I'm really trying to have more, exciting streams coming soon. So, yeah, take care, everybody. We'll have some stuff happening sometime in the future. Otherwise, take care, everybody. Wait, where is it? I got it. Hold on. Maybe I don't. Where the F are you? Here you go. There you go. What are the next pins? Oh. Badlands and Ice Age. Alright, later, guys.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.